On the next Roseanne show, funny man Jamie Foxx.
You like fat chicks, don't you?
Things get hot when Jamie serenades Roseanne.
It's getting a little warm in here.
Are you single? No.
Then, see if you can pass Roseanne's sex ed quiz.
A male reaches his sexual peak at A, 16, B, 18, C, when he gets to your house. Well, my first guest is absolutely hilarious, and he has a hit show on the WWB. Please welcome Jamie Foxx. Real grass. Real grass.
Some real grass. What up? You know it.
Are you dizzy?
Yeah, I'm cool.
You're getting dizzy on there?
Motion sickness. Remind me of that cheap hotel. You know those beds where they...
You're breaking
I'm
it.
breaking up. I'm sorry, I didn't even break your stuff. I got money, though. I can pay for it.
Well, your suit is awesome.
Thanks.
You look great. Look at the shoes.
Yeah, the shoes.
You look very put together, very nice.
Yeah, I got to take it all back, but it's tough. I got some big feet, huh?
Well, you know what they say.
Big feet?
Big feet. I think
No.
I think they say big feet WB, don't they?
Yeah, big feet WB, right. Got my rose-colored glasses.
Rose-colored glasses. Oh, how nice of you.
See?
You look very nice.
Thank you.
You're very funny.
Thank you. Congratulations on your show, too.
Thank you.
I mean, this is the first time I get a chance to
yours.
meet you.
I never have met you.
Yeah, I know.
Isn't that weird?
I dig your work. I know you did stand-up and everything, which I'm a stand-up and everything,
Yeah.
so that's great.
Tell us about your early days, since you had to change your name to get into it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was Eric Bishop at first.
That's your real name, Eric Bishop?
Yeah, and I was running from the law. And no, I start. You know how it is. You start out as an amateur comedian. When you do the amateur night, you know that's the name you write down.
Mm-hmm. Where'd you start out?
I was over at the Comedy Store like
that's
everybody
right,
else,
yeah.
and then they picked Eric Bishop, and I went on and did pretty good, and then I didn't get called anymore because I think the other comedians were running the night.
Right.
So I went somewhere else and changed my name to Jamie Cash at first. It sounded too much like a country singer, so I changed that and to like Jamie Foxx, and they didn't know who it was.
Well, weren't you looking to get a name that sounded like a woman?
Yeah, I wanted a unisex name because, like, when they were picking people to go on stage, if it was too many guys, you know, they just pick a girl just to break up the monotony. So I wrote down Stacey King and Tracy Brown, and then wrote down Jamie Foxx. Is she here? And I was like, hey. And so I went up. And women, I don't know, women like to say Jamie. I don't know what it was. Like, the ladies really caught on to it, and I started a little mailing list, Jamie Foxx, be a part of the Foxhole and all this other kind of stuff. And this was before I was even doing any TV. I had my own little thing happening, you know.
How long ago was that?
That was about 8, 9 years ago.
Wow.
That was, about 8, 9 years
How old are you?
I'm 30, just turned young.
You were
30,
really
30.
young.
30, you know.
So you were really young. Did you always want to be a comedian?
I didn't even know I wanted to be a comedian. I went to the amateur night, and we had a couple of drinks or whatever, and
You just got drunk and it came over you?
I went on stage as Bill. I went on stage as Cosby, like, you know, I'm drunk and I've been drinking and this, that, and the other, and people started laughing and stuff, and I was doing all the different impersonations that I knew. And
so you just had all this stuff in you your whole life, and it just came out one night when you were drunk?
Yep.
That's amazing.
Well, you know, a lot of stuff comes out when you're drunk. But I was trying to get into music. I was trying to do everything, you know, to make it happen.
Because you're a classically trained pianist, aren't you?
Doing classical piano, and then the next thing you know, I'm telling jokes. I had to tell my grandmother that all the money you spent on college, I'm a comedian now.
Did she think that was pretty funny?
Boy, have you lost your damn mind? And then I told her how much money you make, and she said, well, boy, keep on joking. So you know, it turned out real good. Now I can, you know, do anything I want to now.
You know what? You got a really dysfunctional family.
Yeah.
Tell us about it, won't you?
Well, I'm glad you guys think it's so funny. No, actually, my mother was adopted by this lady. And then afterwards, when my mother had me, the lady adopted me also. So legally, my mother's my sister. So it's not a Southern thing. It's
Oh,
just,
that's great. You
Yeah.
gotta give that a, that's great.
yeah. So legally, my mother's my sister.
That's good.
But I still had a chance to, I knew my mother, which is cool. Not
Well,
a lot
she
of
was
adopted
very young,
kids. Yeah,
right?
she's very young. Not a lot of adopted kids get a chance to know who their biological parents are. But the lady that adopted me, Estelle Talley and Mark Talley, really gave me a chance to grow up like in the country and,
Wow.
and out of the fast pace and really raised me right. So
Where
when
was
I
this
got to
at
this
that
this
you
is
grew
in
up?
Terrell, Texas, big town. And y'all ain't from Terrell.
They might be from Texas.
Might be from Texas.
Well, I have a daughter that I gave up for adoption
right,
when
that's
she was
right.
born. She's back now.
Guys
Been
got
back about
together.
10 years.
That must be unbelievable.
But she grew up in Texas also.
Oh, is that
so,
right?
Yeah.
Wow. Do I know her? Where she
Well,
grew up?
you'll meet her after.
Okay, great.
I think you talked to her a
Is
little
that
bit.
right? Right,
So
right,
I think adoption's a great thing, too.
It's a cool thing, and so, and that's a little bit of our message that we're trying to get out there, too, because, like, without having somebody there to kind of, like, lead you in a certain direction, it wasn't like, she was just, the iron fist, but she gave me some decent values, some decent morals, so when I got to this town, I wouldn't unravel too much.
And you didn't, did you?
Yeah, no.
No.
I'm pretty cool.
No, you took good care of yourself.
Yeah.
Now you got your own show.
Yeah.
You are so funny.
Happy doing our own show on the
I like that
WB.
ugly lady you do.
Which one was that?
The real ugly lady.
Oh, the Wanda character. Yeah. That was a trip because when I got on Living Color, I wasn't considered like the in crowd or whatever. So that one character was the one character that launched everything, and I didn't know if people really even knew it was me. I would go to 7-Eleven and just stand and try to see if people noticed me and stuff like that.
And did they?
Yeah, they know. But this one girl, it tripped me out. This one girl says, "I know you," and I was like, "Yeah, yeah." You sell records and tapes on Wilshire and La Cienega. But eventually it caught on and everything like that, and I just went on from there.
That ugly lady is so funny.
Yeah, it was crazy because it was a lot of, and I got a lot of backlash from that too. Ugly women running up on me and stuff. You know you wrong for all that. But I wasn't necessarily talking about anybody ugly. It was just that attitude. You know how you have some
attitude's
friends.
awesome,
Her
yeah.
attitude was awesome. And
She thinks she's the most beautiful woman on
yeah,
earth.
and she was never. She was never.
Yeah, she looks like you. That's what's wrong. She has a mustache and every other thing.
Yeah.
You like fat chicks, don't you?
Being from Texas, I like them a little healthy.
That's
I like
good.
them. I like them healthy. Look, she's like, she can't. You gotta
That's
change.
good.
There's nothing wrong with it. I think sometimes they
How
go too
cool
far.
is that a guy likes a woman with meat on her in this
Meat,
town?
You know what I'm saying? I like that. It's like when I
Like
first
how
got
big
here,
though? What's the ideal
I go
chubby?
175, 180. As long as it's it's this proportion. You can't be built like like Sinbad. I mean, no, because Sinbad has that. You know how Sinbad has that where his back is. Oh, I know him. He ain't tripping. He knows his.
Come on back. We're going to be here with Jamie Foxx. I'll say that about
you. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Mr. Jamie Foxx on the piano and vocals.
So this is where I kind of started out before I was doing the jokes and everything like that. And I would I used to write tunes. When I was young, I'd write tunes that didn't rhyme and last about 30 minutes. But I finally figured it out. And sometimes I would sit, like I went on a date with a girlfriend of mine and I would write from different dates. Like we was watching this movie and we was like, the love scene in the movie was so sweet and nice and everything was just right. But when you're making love, it's, hold on, let me take this off, let me get this off. Okay, oh, that hurts. No, don't. So I was thinking now, what if you could make love like they make love in the movies? And I wrote this little song to it and, I hope you dig it. So it's kind of like, let's make love like they make love in the movies, baby. Baby, let's kiss like we just kissed for the very first time, my love. Let's make love like they make love in the heat of the moment. Don't you want it? Girl, it's like a movie when we make love. And then the verse would be like, it's the morning, and I wake to see your face like an angel. How you brighten up the place. A girl, just hold me, and then you'll understand. I'll be your lead, you'll be my leading lady, and I'm your leading man, and we'll make love like they make love in the movie, baby. And we will just kiss like we just kissed for the very first time. Let's make love like they make love in the heat of the moment. Don't you want it? Girl, it's like a movie when we make love.
How good are you? You're so good. That's a great song. That could be number one.
I'm thinking I need to go ahead and press that up.
I think you should. It's romantic and sweet. You've got a great voice.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
What else you got? Play something else.
What, play something else? Roseanne, can I be your man? I don't mind, I ain't ashamed.
We'll be right back. Say thank you to Mr. Jamie Foxx. No, you can't be my man. Here.